What it do? What it do? What it do? YouTube, Mike Frazier Unfiltered, man. Back at y'all with another one. Back at y'all with another one. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Got a lot to talk about today. Got a lot to talk about today, folks. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all get in here. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Talk about today, folks. Really appreciate it, man. All right, once again, chat. Once again, man. We talking about your boy Shannon. Man, hey, Shannon might be in some trouble, folks. All right, man. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm trying to let some more people come in here. Trying to let some more people come in here. Give about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and start this shit. About 2 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and start this shit up. I mean, I see that shit that happened in Florida with them police and that black dude. I'm gonna talk about that shit. That shit crazy. If y'all ain't check that, that shit that happened in Florida the other day. These police is wild, man. And think about it, then they ain't getting charged for what the fuck they did either. But I'm gonna talk about that shit on probably another live or the end of this live or whatever. I probably talk about it if I remember. All right, Shannon, your boy Shannon Sharpe, man. Your boy Shannon Sharpe. All right, so y'all know Shannon, man. Y'all know he settled the other day, and they trying to say he settled for 33 million, 20 million for the what's the chick name? The OnlyFans model. 20 million for her, and 10 million for her lawyer for the fees and shit. So, so y'all know it's a video. Y'all know Shannon got a Shannon. Y'all remember Shannon mentioned in his little 2 minute, well, 60-second video he made about a video. Y'all know the judge tells Shannon they cannot get rid of the video because another accuser is gonna use that in her trial. This shit is crazy. So Shannon got another accuser that's about to that's suing him for suing him for this shit now. Yo, it's crazy, man. Shannon might be going to jail after this shit right here. Sad to say. Angela Ferguson, what's going on? What's going on? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. I appreciate it. Angela Ferguson. Camilla, what's up with you, Camilla? What's going on with you? So goddamn, let me pull this shit up. It's crazy. That guy, my hey Shannon, boy, I don't know what to tell Shannon, but Shannon might be in trouble. Uh, Shannon might be in trouble. My bad, Chad. I thought I had this shit. I thought I had this shit all together. But they ain't pulling up shit. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on here? Why the fuck this shit ain't pulling up now? Why the fuck this shit ain't pulling up shit? You know what? I know what I'm about to do. Do that right there. Then I'm gonna change it back. It's something always going on with Screen Labs, bro. Darren Fox, what's going on with y'all? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Darian Fox, if I pronounce your name right. All right, y'all, buddy, check this right here. Shannon Sharpe, judge demand ESPN stars and OnlyFans model accuser do not destroy sex tape evidence in second lawsuit. So this fool got a whole another lawsuit out. So the judge is ordering him not to destroyed the tape. So Shannon Sharpe done paid all this girl his money. You know, his NDA, he probably told him to get rid of the tape or whatever. Now the judge is ordering him not to get rid of the tape so another woman could use it in his next lawsuit. Damn, oh. And my thing is he ain't had this shit to do, man. No control, man. No control. No control. No control at all, man. It's sad. He done lost his endorsement deals and all type of shit fucking with this shit right here. But y'all gotta understand his y'all can't say the other woman that's coming out that came out is following this OnlyFans star because this woman had this lawsuit on Shannon for years before this OnlyFans star even came out. So this other lady was been accusing Shannon Sharpe of the R. The order covers all copies of sex tape involving Shannon Sharpe and his accuser, an OnlyFans model referred to as Jane Doe, who settled her $50 million lawsuit Fame Sportcaster with the Fame Sportcaster on Friday. Right? You know, they tell you how Sharpe stepped away from his first tape role. Was he done with that? They're not bringing him back for that. And denied those accusations against him, slamming the now settled mega buck suit as a shakedown. So y'all remember Shannon get up there? This is all Shannon's fault. So he came out here with this little 30-minute sad shit talking about Tony Busby is going against black men and Tony Tony Busby trying to give him a shakedown. He the one that came out and called the OnlyFans model name. Nobody wouldn't even know this girl name and say how old she is and say that they got like a 10-minute sex tape out there, whatever. Shannon Sharpe brought all this out to everybody. Tony Busby and that girl and said nothing about no sex tape or how old she was or her name. Shannon Sharpe brought that shit to light. He brought it to everybody's attention. But if Shannon Sharpe ain't had to say shit, it would have went by more smoother. He tried to cover face. Knowing the whole time, yo, if you did something, don't come out here and try to save face. You caught. You done. You done got caught, Shannon. Ghost, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan died? Man, you capping. You capping. That bastard a racist anyway. But yeah. So this woman right here, chat, this woman right here, that's the second accuser right there that's trying to that's suing them for the R word. They say on Tuesday, the judge in the case ruled in favor of Evans and ordered that the tape and any other recording between Sharpe and Doe be preserved. The tape was Doe attorney Tony Busby previously called key evidence, purposely shows Sharpe and Jane Doe engaged in sex acts. The existence of the tape was initially disclosed publicly by the sportcaster himself just days after Jane Doe lawsuit was filed in Las Vegas. Doe alleged Sharpe 57 raped her, or R her, my bad, I ain't meant to say that. R her in 2024 and again in 2025 when she was just 20 years old. So, Chad, tell me if y'all remember this shit right here though. I know y'all remember this shit. Tell me if y'all remember this shit. Let me pull it up right quick. Let me pull it up right quick. Yo, Shannon the damn fool, man. And I'm tired of everybody caping. Oh, Shannon, everybody do it. Everybody do this and everybody do this. Everybody do this and everybody do this, man. The motherfuckers ain't trying to hear that shit. Let me pause this right here though. Let me pause this shit right here. Let me see, goddamn. How the fuck you pause this shit? I'm trying to see how the fuck do you pause this shit. Hold on. I'm trying to pause this shit. I'm trying to pause this shit right here. Oh, right here, right here, right here, right here. Gotta see if I can find it, chat. Give me a second. I thought I had this bitch up here, but obviously I did. All right, right here, chat. Right here. Right here. I got it. I got you. My bad.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart.
Hey, y'all remember
This
this
is a
shit right here,
shakedown.
chat.
I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
So how do Shannon know about the sex tape? How you know about it? Cause Tony Busby no man say shit about the sex tape. They ain't say shit about the goddamn sex tape. How do you know about the sex tape? How Shannon know how long the fucking sex tape was? Stop caping for Shannon, man. Okay, stop caping for him. Shannon knew about the sex tape because Shannon probably already got a copy himself. He probably already got a copy. Shannon know he made a sex tape with that girl. Shannon know he made a sex tape with her. Indita, what's going on, Indita? Like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Shannon know what he did with this girl. Come on, chat.
That video should actually be 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes.
Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media.
Okay, with all that fucking lying. He shouldn't even have himself in that position, messing with it. A 19-year-old, 57-year-old messing with a 19-year-old. Even though it's legal. Come on, Shannon. The whole time, this 3 or 4 setting your old ass up, you don't even see it.
The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby.
Okay, ain't nobody know this bitch name. Ain't nobody know this bitch name till he said something. He dig his own grave, man. He dig his own grave trying to save face. He dig his own grave trying to save face, chat. Let's continue with this shit right here, though. The hell is on the door? Let's continue with this shit right here, though. Yo, chat, you can't make this shit up, man. The judge say, fuck that. Y'all tape. Don't throw that shit away. We gonna use it for the next Jane Doe. How they can do that shit when the tape don't got nothing to do with, well, it kind of do, because in the tape, Jane Doe saying the tape is showing Shannon Sharpe eyeing her, and the other accuser says Shannon Sharpe eyeing her years ago. I think this probably like, I want to say about 10 years ago. Let me go to this next shit right here. Next shit right here. Yo, this bitch. Yo. Shannon Sharpe paid her good. She came out with a motherfucking, I don't know if it was a Twitter post or Instagram post. She said, today I have decided to retire for OnlyFans. Thank you for the incredible support you shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for the next chapter. I love you all forever. Yo, Shannon paid her. She retired, bro. It's crazy, your old ass. That's fucking crazy. You know when it came out, she said it was consensual after she got paid. Yo, this shit is crazy. Y'all cannot cape for Shannon. Cause y'all, hey, do y'all remember chat? Do y'all remember Shannon Sharpe was talking bad on Deshaun Watson? And look at him. He was talking all that shit about Deshaun Watson. Look here, man. If you not living right and you know you ain't fucking living right, you can't talk about nobody else. Cause trust me, man, if you're not living right, that shit always come to light, man. Always come to light. Shannon say he's not sorry. Shannon Sharpe claims Deshaun Watson is only apologizing due to fear of massive punishment from the NFL. So why y'all think Shannon Sharpe came out with that video? Kevin said salute. Man, fuck that. You say stop tearing Shannon Sharpe down. Look here, man. Y'all stop caping for this motherfucker, man. Stop caping for him. Yo, Shannon Sharpe ain't no different for the next man. Don't want some goddamn young goddamn coochie. And got caught up. It is what it is. Ain't nobody tearing him down. Look, so it's all right for Shannon Sharpe to get on here and get on just Deshaun Watson ass for doing the same shit. But when somebody says something about Shannon, it's a problem. Look, man, it is what it is. Stop caping for this nigga, man. Shannon Sharpe claims Deshaun Watson. Okay. Deshaun Watson. Okay. Let me see what Shannon Sharpe said. Sharpe said the apology was too little, too late to come for Watson. Once the ruling had come down, you know, you settle the case is not skipped. You just come out and says, "Hey, I can put this behind me. I apologize for anybody that was impacted by my what? My behavior. What have you wanted to word it? Your reputation. You got people that can word it appropriately, and you can move on." Then he came out, but when you settle the case, you don't really say anything. He's not sorry. So I think the thing is, timing is a lot. Have a lot to do with the apologies. Skip timing is everything with apologies. Man, look at this guy here. You can't wait to almost all of a sudden you about to receive more severe punishment. And you say, "Well, I'm sorry for what transpired. I'm sorry that I impacted these women." So Shannon, what about you? I ain't heard you come out and apologize yet. Shannon Sharpe billions. Man, Shannon Sharpe ain't be a shit. Shannon Sharpe ain't be a shit over here. Yeah, Shannon Sharpe give me something to fucking talk about. If you want to say that. Shannon Sharpe ain't be a shit over here. Get off Shannon Sharpe nuts, man. He got caught up. It is what it is. Get out this man goddamn nuts, man. He got caught up. He got caught up. Yeah, so after this lawsuit shit here, I'm thinking the goddamn feds might pick this shit up, man. Cause you talk about he got two R allegations against him. Two of them, and they got a videotape. And the judge said they cannot destroy the videotape. So y'all put two and two together. Y'all put two and two together and see what happened with this shit. They set Shannon up for money. She definitely set Shannon up for money. She did that. But you gotta know who you working with. Shannon old enough to know what it was. We're dealing with a 19, 20-year-old. He know what it was, man. So you could blame her, cause it definitely was a setup. But he allowed himself to get set up by a 304. You know what I'm saying? He talk about everybody else, but he ain't had his own house in order. So you gotta look at it like that, man. Hey, players fuck up all the time. But when Shannon Sharpe had all that money, man, you can't like I said on my other live, people with all that money can't do regular people shit. You can't do regular people shit. Regular people don't got nothing to lose, and I ain't talking about iron people. I'm talking about just dealing with people like that. Shannon Sharpe had a lot of he got a lot to lose. Regular people don't got a lot to lose like that. So you can't do what regular people do. When you are a celebrity in that form and fashion, you can't move like that. You can't move like that. Cannot move like that. Get back to this right here though. This guy's a goddamn clown, man. Let me see what AK had to say about him.
Due to fear of massive punishment from the NFL.
Let me see what AK had to say about this shit.
That was Uncle Shay Shay criticizing Deshaun Watson.
Right.
When Deshaun Watson was being targeted by Tony Busby, who was gathering.
Not even LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith said anything about Shannon. Nah, they not, because they're not going to, man, because they close, they cool. He not, definitely LeBron. I don't think LeBron gonna say shit. Because they cool.
A bunch of women to say Deshaun Watson did SA. It's only until he himself get targeted by Tony Busby that now, what is his rhetoric about that?
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart.
Hey.
This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open.
Now it's a shakedown.
It's a shakedown.
What'd I tell you?
Exactly what Ack said, man. He had all that shit to talk about Deshaun Watson. Now, the same guy that was coming after Deshaun coming after him, now it's a shakedown. Come on, man. Cut that shit out, your old ass. Cut that shit out, Shannon. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. You got caught, man. Just pay the piper, dog. You done pay that money, now get ready to pay this other lady this money, because she coming after your ass. She coming after your ass, boy. Every time I look at that shit, I laugh. Every time I look at Buddy that got caught the other day at the game with his wife, man. Every time I see that picture, I just laugh, man. That shit had to be the most funniest shit ever. Damn, oh.
Biggest argument that we ever got in.
This the first one that came out.
He was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me beforehand. We met in actually the press room at the Broncos, April of 20.
See, I gotta look at how the people how they looking at it. This lady right here came out way before the young girl came out. About the same thing that the little girl that says that Shannon did to her, the young lady with a little whore. The same thing she said. This lady right here came out years before. She been had a lawsuit on Shannon Sharpe. She ain't just came out to work. This shit right here been going way before this other girl came up. She about to get paid too. And that's why I'm saying, after this shit, after Shannon Sharpe paid this lady her, I think the feds is gonna pick his ass up.
No, 2002.
Listen to what she said Shannon did.
and but we didn't start talking until we met up at a club at Blue 67 in Denver. I don't know if anyone is listening from Denver, but yeah, we were at a club at the same time. We didn't go together. We just happened to both be there, and so he started talking to me, and started pursuing me pretty heavily from then on. I resisted for a while because, I was a reporter, and I didn't want to mix the two. But he's very charming. And we dated until the 2010 incident. And then it came to abrupt end because I wanted, we were arguing and he was threatening me and stuff like that after, but I didn't see him again after he raped me.
What led up to that fight, that 2010 fight that you guys, I know that the argument ensued first before he allegedly raped you?
The argument was about the fact that he had removed one girl from his house and put another girl in his house.
You see, Shannon been fucking with them hoes, man.
He didn't tell me. And
Yo,
he had
Shannon
asked me
with them
to
hoes.
break up with my husband at the time. We were just dating, so I was dating Shannon and my husband at the same time. Shannon asked me to break up with my husband, and
she was dating. She ain't shit either. She was dating Shannon and her husband at the same time. So nobody in the situation ain't shit now. Nobody. But it's not a crime to have a husband and date somebody else. It's not a crime, but it is a crime. It is a crime to take that nookie though. It's definitely a crime to take that nookie. It's most definitely a crime.
I don't recall for sure, but I think I did. And so, it's like, wait a minute, you want me to be with just you, but you want to move somebody into your house and not even tell me? So that's what it stemmed from. He's not a faithful person, so I wasn't going to be faithful to a non-faithful person. It just doesn't work that way. Not for me anyway.
Can you tell us just broadly, I know it's probably painful to relive this situation, but can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and usually we fought on the phone and not in person. So
come on with it.
It was.
Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
It was the biggest argument that we ever got in.
Appreciate it.
And he was controlling. He was domineering.
Tell the people what he did, man. Come on.
He was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. I told him no because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no. I told him why.
She got a husband,
and he wouldn't take no for an answer. So he overpowered me, put me to my knees, put his penis in my mouth, and after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed. And this was all a struggle. So I had.
So Shannon, this lady say, she tell you no, you force her, you put her head down, put your shit in her mouth, and then put it on the bed and took it. And this right here, before this woman right here is his first accuser that been had a lawsuit on it way before the other chick. Like I said, after Shannon, because the judge already ordered the young girl and Tony Busby don't get rid of the tapes. So she gonna use it in her trial, the tapes of Shannon and the other girl, and make it look bad. It already looking bad. So after this shit over, after Shannon Sharpe fuck around and had to pay this lady right here too, the feds coming to pick his ass up. If them tapes saying what Tony Busby, you know what I'm saying? Because Tony Busby, her lawyer didn't come out with all the information. He said so much more shit out there. It was Shannon Sharpe. Y'all gotta understand, Shannon Sharpe the one that bring this shit up about the tape. Tony Busby, her lawyer, only came out with a little bit of fucking text messages here and there. Just a little bit to keep us entertained. But then Shannon Sharpe came with the videos telling you the girl name, how old she is, about a shakedown and all this bullshit. Shannon Sharpe fucked himself up on this one. He fucked himself up on this one. He did this. So now, like I said, that tape is bad to what everybody's saying. After this fucking loss, after Shannon Sharpe paid this lady right here, he gonna pay her. The Fed gonna come pick him up, man. Like, and like I said, stop caping. Them endorsements, like ESPN is not fucking with this nigga no more. His endorsement, drink champs, all that shit. If y'all look at Shannon Sharpe podcast right goddamn now, y'all don't see none of that shit. Y'all don't see none of that shit on his podcast no more. That shit been gone. And once they gone, they're not coming back. And definitely over these allegations right here, these specific allegations, y'all don't understand. We talk about the R. We talk about Shannon taking goddamn cookies around here. We talk about Shannon taking cookies. Yo, nothing's never good when it comes from that. All this shit right here comes from Shannon and his big ass fucking mouth. Shannon and his big ass fucking mouth. If Shannon had never came out with that fucking tape, and calling her name, putting the blame on her, on Tony Busby, her lawyer and shit. If Shannon had never came out, then this what happened. Shannon should have just settled quietly. He should have settled the first time quietly. That's all he had to do is settle quietly, man. But Shannon got a big ass fucking mouth, man. A big ass mouth. Y'all see, Unc ain't talking like that no more. Unc used to talk about everybody else. Unc used to talk about everybody else's situation. He ain't talking no more. Y'all see Shannon on me up there talking about no freak. Yeah, y'all know Unc a big ass freak. Y'all heard what she said about Miss B Nasty, innit? The little porn, the little OnlyFans porn star, whatever. Y'all don't see on Nightcap or whatever. Y'all see Shannon on me up there talking that freaky ass shit no more. Cause Shannon know he in trouble. Shannon's scared right now. He shaking in his boots. Y'all gotta understand how everybody look at this man. Shannon about what? Shannon about 6'5", 6'6", or 6'4", 6'5", big as shit. And these goddamn girls, well, this one right here, man. This one right here, she kind of goddamn. No, she got weight on her now. But back then, if y'all see some of her old pictures when the shit happened, you know what I'm saying? She done aged a lot in this shit. She done aged a lot. But y'all gotta understand, Shannon about 6'4", 6'5", big. And these girls he messed with small. So when they got videotaped and they saying Shannon took it, people gonna kind of believe it. Yeah. This is a big ass nigga. So and definitely he dealing with these white girls, man. It ain't nothing with dealing with snow bunnies. If that what you like, that what you like. But it's shit that come behind this shit now. When shit like this come out about you taking this cookie for these snow bunnies, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. But nah, it's like you guilty till you proven innocent when dealing with these snow bunnies. When shit like this happen, they come out with accusations like this right here. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you when it comes. And Shannon got 2 of them. He got 2 of them. See, if he was dealing with a sister, this right here probably wouldn't happen. I probably would. You never know. But we'll never know that because he wasn't dealing with no damn sister. He be dealing with these snow bunnies. He be dealing with these snow bunnies, man. And like I said, now he got they come out with these allegations. It's goddamn guilty so you prove it innocent when they come with these snow bunnies, man. And you gotta take it for what it is. You gotta know what you're signing up for when you dealing with some of them, man. And definitely when they don't like you. Come on, Shannon. That 19-year-old girl, you know she ain't like you, man. She done turn your big ass out. She turned your ass out. Had you around here doing all type of shit, bondage and shit. The whole time she setting your big ass up. Shannon Sharpe probably wasn't even doing no bondage and shit. She probably coached that motherfucker up. Like, she probably said, oh, Shannon, some days, Shannon, I just want you to call me and tell me you gonna take it. I want you to call me and tell me you gonna do this to me and do that. And the whole time she recording this shit. Okay, one day, Shannon, I just want you to come in here and just take it. Just take it. And the whole time she telling Shannon all this, she turning Shannon big freaky ass out. The whole time she telling Shannon this shit, he got down that shit turning him on. Shannon, y'all gotta understand, Shannon ain't never had nothing like this. Shannon, old Southern nigga from down there in Georgia. Old nigga, he ain't know nothing about this. He an old nigga from Georgia. Shannon don't know shit about this. The whole damn time. Chat. She turning his freaky ass out, chat. The whole time. Y'all gotta, she played the shit out, Shannon. I hate it for him, man. I hate this shit for him. She played his ass, man. She played him, man. I know he feel like a fool. He always want to talk about his grandmama, his grandma. I don't know whether his grandma's still alive, but he probably, if she's still alive right now, he probably crying like hell to his grandmama. He love to talk about his grandma. My grandma told me this. My grandma, shit, your grandma ain't never tell you this. Your grandma ain't tell you the goddamn, don't fuck. You can't fuck with some of these snow bunnies like this, like that. And definitely a snow bunnies that you got damn near fucking 30-something years older than. Your grandma ain't tell you that. Shit, like I said, man, that young girl turned his ass out. He ain't know how to act. He ain't never had nobody come at him like that. Now she done put out a statement about she done retired for OnlyFans. Done got paid. Like they say, I think she got paid. They say from 15 to 33 million. 15 to 33 million, chat. Y'all know how much money it is for OnlyFans model? She said she retired. She done. Took $15 to $33 million from this man. Yo, this shit. Wow. Like I said, y'all gotta call a spade a spade. Y'all ain't no taking up for Shannon, man. Cause Shannon been talking bad about everybody else getting caught up in shit like this. Now he caught up in it, and they got proof. I gotta call a spade a spade. Uncle innocent in this shit. I don't think he all the way guilty. I still think it was a setup, but he allowed himself to be set up. And like I said, he an old dude. He should be caught onto the game. Like I said, he been in the NFL for over 10 years. He should know how women approach him, how women coming at him. You know what I'm saying? So you understand, you damn near 60. It ain't no 20-year-old girl that's gonna be in love with you, dog. They gonna love what you could do from beneficial wise, like what you could do for them. But come on, Shannon, you know better. Let me see what I can do with this, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on from that shit right here. Tell Shannon, say, yo, this is a shakedown. This is a shakedown, no fucking shakedown. You know that girl had you doing shit you ain't supposed to be doing. All right, man. That's a. Let me go ahead and get on these NBA players getting caught up, man. That's enough about Shannon Sharpe for today. His dumb ass. All right, so y'all know these some of the NFL players with wives getting caught the fuck up, man. It's crazy. Now they done got LeBron. Well, look, they been saying this shit about LeBron years ago, but now the shit coming back to light. This shit coming back to life about LeBron James and his situation. I'm gonna play this shit for y'all though. Most definitely play this for y'all right quick. Let's see. All right, this is chick right here. They say she play on baddies or some shit like that. Try to zoom out. nothing with me to do that. I'm still working out the bugs and shit.
It is a true story. Like LeBron James waited at an airport for like 3 hours. I never showed up. I know most girls would have hopped on that flight
Mm-hmm.
and they would have been sweating it. And I was like, yeah, no, bro. I found out you're married. I didn't even know. I don't watch sports, first of all.
See, I hate hoes like this right here. I hate hoes like this right here. Like I can't stand them, boy. I'm finna play this.
Anyone who knows me knows that I don't watch sports, so I didn't even really know who he was.
You fucking lying. Did she say I don't watch sport like that? I don't watch sports like that. I ain't know who you was. I don't give a fuck if you ain't watch sports. You know who LeBron is. Y'all hear the bullshit she's saying? Do y'all hear what she's saying? I don't watch sport like that, so I don't know who LeBron was. So, hey, yeah, did I think? Look at man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every NFL NBA player that making that much money, that they gotta travel all these shit, all these different states throughout the week and shit like that. Be gone from the house. Man, all them motherfuckers done fuck off before, man. I'm keeping 100. All them NBA players that got wives done fuck off before. I don't want to hear nobody say, no, that's not true. No, it is true. With all that money, you going from the house, you going from state to state. They done catch you on one of they done caught you on one of your bad nights and got you now. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. But like I said, man, I don't think, like I said, when it comes to LeBron's wife, I don't think she going nowhere, man. I don't think she going nowhere. But like every NBA player out there done fuck off. Every NBA player out there done fuck off. And make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. Y'all come in here, make sure y'all like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Every NBA player done fuck off, chat.
Remember, I had the sneakers one time, so I was like, "Oh, you're that guy."
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool. And then I was like, "He's married." I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna ruin my image." And I was like working with John Mayer at the time doing music, so I have my own stuff going on. It is a
This bitch lying. It gonna mess up her image. Look here, man. She said gonna mess up her image and she ain't know who LeBron was. She ain't watch basketball. This hoe is lying. This hoe is lying. Did she be on the baddies? She been on baddies? She lying. She lying. Like now I'm kind of not believing LeBron trying to fuck with her. I'm kind of not believing this shit. But what's her name? I was watching her name goddamn yeah. Let me pull this shit up. Damn, where the video at? Okay, this is shit. This is shit right here earlier. This is shit right here earlier. Lying ass motherfucker. Right here. I'm gonna pull this shit up with Tasha K talk about it. But guess who Tasha K said ain't got caught up now? The man, y'all remember y'all know D'Angelo he played for the Mavs now. D'Angelo Russell, the one that goddamn told on Nick when he was with Iggy. He snitched on Nick Young. Let me pull this shit. Play this shit. This shit is crazy. I don't know how the fuck she
Trailer
this shit here.
was called "I'm in Love with a Stripper." I had no clue. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. D'Angelo, fine. All right, so you guys know. All righty, let's get right to it. So D'Angelo Russell. All right, so you guys know y'all be dragging him a lot in the chat all the time. Y'all, why do y'all? Let me ask y'all something. Why do y'all as black women get real mad when black men date white women? Why? I don't get that. Like, I mean, it is. I don't know. We just got to make better use of our time. I don't. I was out the other day and
I didn't want to hear her talk about that shit.
Model. That's why she's a mother of two. And then when they get exposed, like, or they go through their own stuff, they have to go through their own stuff. You know, black women ain't perfect either. We're not. We hell to be reckoned with. But let's go ahead and pull up these little receipts here, okay? If y'all care, okay? I know she does. Up and coming model. She about to be an up and going partner. Up and coming model. Now up and going single partner. All right. Let me pull these up. So, as you can see in hold on. Let me make sure I get my receipts right. So when I tell y'all to look in y'all Bibles, y'all can look in, you know what I'm saying? We all on the same page. Why is my phone acting slow? Did Rock Nation hack my phone? Did Rock Nation hack my phone? My stuff been moving slow here lately. Looks like they slowed down my internet. Okay. All right. So we got receipts of him allegedly trying to fly out some woman. And he goes, can I send the $1,700 for the flight? Now, you seen Diddy just got found guilty of the Mann Act, so did R. Kelly and things like that. And she goes, yes, whenever you're ready, love. Okay. And then there were pictures shown and things like that. She doesn't want to, show herself or whatever. So, and then he goes, I guess she goes, I think it's your phone and I don't know. And then he goes, it's a limit. So I sent 1,500. Okay. And so I believe,
I don't think y'all can see this shit. I do not think y'all can see this shit. Damn, D'Angelo.
They'll have a $1,500 limit. So he was trying to sell her the money for coochie trafficking. Okay. Money good. Okay. She goes,
Man, y'all gotta tell me, everybody be trafficking, man. Everybody that be flying out these tricks, these goddamn, well, they tricks, but these chicks and girls and women and shit, trafficking. If you want to be technical about the shit, when you paying for somebody that could fly, you fly them out, that can be considered as trafficking. It's crazy how the law is.
Got it, love. What you doing? You made it. Okay. Now, she also goes on to say, hold on. He also goes on to say, heading to the airport, rushing, but I don't use Apple Pay and shit. Okay. And then he goes, I think we waited too late. I can see the ones that they have for tomorrow, which is the flights. He goes, no worry, just let me know. I ain't tripping. I'm actually delayed in ATL at the moment. And then she goes, for how long? He goes, says an hour, want to meet at the 7-Eleven. And
yo, y'all, these married NBA players and shit like this, how do y'all feel comfortable doing shit like this when y'all have so much money to lose? And then y'all are hopping these bitches inboxes. Don't know these motherfuckers from a can of paint. Don't know how they like, if they got them a fucked up person or not. Y'all just go off talking like y'all some single motherfuckers. Now it's different. It's a different if you single. Even if you if you're not married, you just in a relationship. You do it, okay. But you married, you got shit to lose, and then you got you a snow bunny, the motherfucker when Tiger Woods like y'all remember what Tiger Woods' wife did to his ass? Look at it, man. These snow bunny, these snow bunny gonna take everything you got. Then you got 2 kids with her. Come on, man. You got to do better.
And then she goes, you in Riverdale? That's like 45 minutes away from me. You think we got time? This is Laura's man, not our man. We just sipped the wine, okay? To Laura's man. Mm-hmm. And then he goes, you with the shits, I love that. If you can do it, you gonna do it. Don't ever change. So that means he expected this long term, okay? And then of course this is him, I guess DMing her first, hi love, and then she goes, hey, and then he goes, know me, where you at, all right? And then she goes, what you mean, I'm in Atlanta, and then he goes, I need you where I'm at, says Laura's man, D'Angelo, okay? Is that possible? And then she goes, it's possible, LOL, where you at? He goes, Miami. I'm not in ATL too often. She goes, I can come out there, all right? And then she gives us this little video of him talking to her to let y'all know that this is his voice, which it is, if you've heard him in, things and stuff like that. Go ahead, Jasmine.
You're ducking. That's why I ain't trying to put my face.
Ducking. Yes, I am. I am.
That's him.
Okay.
Jasmine, we can't hear it. We can't hear Laura's man.
Chad, yo. That's him. This motherfuckers are so dumb, man. And she a fucked up person for recording him too. But that's what bitches do. That's what bitches do. And these niggas with all this fucking money, man, should know the fucking game. Know the game. They want to fuck your house up. That's what they want to do. They want to fuck your house up. And like I said, he got a snow bunny too, man. This bitch gonna take this nigga for everything he fucking got. But hey, what goes around comes around. Cause y'all remember. Let me remind y'all memory. Let me remind y'all memory right now. If y'all don't remember this shit right here, if y'all don't remember this shit right here, chat. This is when D'Angelo, y'all remember D'Angelo Russell, he had goddamn recorded Nick Young and posted that bitch, Nick Young saying he cheating on Iggy Azalea and shit like this. So y'all know Nick Young and D'Angelo Russell had fall out over this shit.
The youngest bitch?
Right now?
Yeah.
Phone call will go down
How old was you?
At 9, right here on
I hated being told
What you like?
Everyone would make fun of me.
You was 30, she was 19?
those legs for days have now
Hell
walked dozens
no.
of runways. And in just a few years,
Stop
Kendall
lying.
Jenner has caught the attention
She lied.
of big name designers.
Everybody after the club shit, you know?
What about Amber Rose? You ain't never tried?
Kendall isn't the only model ruling the runway. Bestie Gigi Hadid has
She know
been
your girl.
showing her stuff right
There's
beside
a
her.
fat
As
friend
for
is
being
my
the Victoria's
girl.
Secret
Yeah,
show
but
was the
they got the
ultimate
same
dream come
like,
true.
So this right here-
Just received another
So this right here is when D'Angelo Russell recorded Nick Young saying he was cheating on Iggy. You know what I mean? They had this big falling out. See, now D'Angelo Russell going through this shit where he done let a bitch record and save text messages and shit. Now, like I said, what goes around comes around. He done did that shit, fucked up shit to Nick Young. Now his goddamn business getting out there now. So that's why a lot of motherfuckers don't like D'Angelo, because of this shit right here. He recorded this nigga. This nigga, the whole time this motherfucker talk about bitches and shit like that. He know his man got an old lady, but he recorded it. I don't know if he was live, but I know he recorded it and put this shit out or some shit like that. You know, niggas don't do shit like this, man. We don't do shit like this. Hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate whoever in here right now. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. But like I said, man, niggas don't do shit like what D'Angelo did. That's why a lot of people don't like him, man. Them one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like D'Angelo. because of this shit right here. Because of this shit right here. But like I said, he got an uphill battle, man. If his wife is the snow bunny I think she is, I think this motherfucker about to lose everything he got. He got two. What y'all think gonna happen? What y'all think gonna happen with the situation? I think the nigga cooked. He cooked. But like I said, man, when it comes to the NBA players, man, everybody do everything. Everybody, it don't matter if you married. You're not always home. You always on the road, different states. You got these goddamn bitches. We go to the hotel. They lining up to outside the hotel, just waiting, and they probably go and it's gonna take one bad night, one argument or some shit like that. You and your wife ain't getting along. Y'all ain't getting along. It's been a couple days. Y'all ain't got along and shit like that. It only take one time for that shit to happen, and you can fuck around and slip up. Every NBA got that Kobe, Shaq, Bron, this nigga right here. Goddamn, y'all remember that shit with Tony? Goddamn Tony Parker been fucking his goddamn teammate wife, Barry. Barry, what the fuck? This shit. The motherfucker small. Motherfucker shoot for San Antonio. And San Antonio, my goddamn squad. Brent Barry. Y'all remember Tony Parker been fucking with his wife. So you know it's all. I don't give a damn what nobody say. All NBA players done fuck off. They fuck off. It is what it is. You got that money. You got this. That shit gonna happen, man. So it is what it is with that. It is what it is with that. But I'm gonna play this shit right here. I'm gonna play this shit with this Florida, the shit that happened in Florida before I get off this shit about this dude in Florida. Let me put it up though. How can I pull this shit up? I probably gotta go somewhere. I probably gotta go on TikTok. They probably got a little TikTok though. They probably got that shit on TikTok. Probably got that shit on TikTok, but they said the police, something about the police, oh, this shit right here. I don't know if everybody seen it, but this shit right here been going around viral like a motherfucker. And they say the police that did this shit, they ain't did nothing wrong. They won't be charged none of this shit. I don't even know that. Let me play this shit though.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hand.
Here. Sit out, buddy.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. No, don't.
Get on the ground. Stop fighting. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
First of all, I want to thank God for bringing everybody here together, and thank y'all for supporting me. That day, I just really wanted to know, why I was getting pulled over and why I needed to step out the car when I knew I didn't do nothing wrong.
They beat the shit out that motherfucker.
I was really just scared. And yeah, that's it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit.
I ain't laughing. I ain't laughing because he got punched in this shit. I'm laughing because that motherfucker been hitting that window. That motherfucker ain't budged. They broke the glass. This motherfucker ain't blink or nothing.
Exit the vehicle now.
They broke the glass done sprayed on his face and everything. That motherfucker like, oh, shit. He probably been thinking about that money like shit. I might get paid. But like I said, I don't know. I don't think they find. I think they say the cops.
That day, I just really wanted to know, why I was getting pulled over and why I needed to step out the car when I knew I didn't do nothing wrong. I was really just scared.
To the sheriff, respectfully, you can't justify this. You can't condone this. You have to condemn this.
He didn't know what could be the consequences or repercussions of presenting, but he, with his faith in his family and speaking with his legal team, he decided to move forward in this matter. Particularly,
what was the reason why they was pulling him over though? Like why they told him to get out the car? That's what I want to know. What was the reason? What was the reason for them telling him to get out the car?
He call you supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Is ugly. And just because force is ugly.
Broke the window, but never did.
Step out of here.
He from his car. He says he suffered a concussion, a chipped tooth, and needed 9 stitches after the altercation. But the sheriff's office says the video doesn't tell the whole story and released body cam footage to defend their actions.
Yes, sir.
Police say McNeil was initially pulled over for not having his headlights on in rainy conditions and for not wearing a seatbelt. When asked for his license,
It's daylight out that bitch. See, now they picking. They fucking picking. They act like it was nighttime and they saying rainy conditions. It don't even. It's not even raining like. It's not even. From the video I'm looking at right now, chat. It's not even. It don't even look like it's even raining. Maybe it's drizzling. But that's a petty reason to stop somebody when it's daytime outside. And it don't even look like it's raining hard. He's stopping him because he don't got his headlights on. Or fog lights or whatever.
license and registration, he refused and locked his door.
Step out of the vehicle. No. Step out of the vehicle.
He was asked 7 times to exit the vehicle, but never did.
Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window.
He refused and locked his door for not wearing a seatbelt. When asked for his license and registration, he refused and locked his door.
Step out of the vehicle. No. Step out of the vehicle.
He was asked 7 times to exit the vehicle, but never did.
Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window.
That's when officers broke the window.
Reality is that all force, all violence is ugly.
Y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to say about this shit, chat. But I ain't never heard. Well, I'm guessing when it's raining hard, cause most cars now, like your shit automatically come on. Like when it get darker, when it's rain, like when it's foggy, shit, your shit automatically comes on. Your low beams or your fog light or whatever. But like I said, it's still a petty ass reason to pull him over, cause like I said, it's not. It don't look like it's raining that hard. It's not foggy. I mean. But if that's their law, that's their law. Whatever might be the case. So only thing he had to do was give him his license and registration, and then he probably would have let him go. He said, "Nah." Y'all don't like when I hear that. Y'all don't want to hear this shit, but but he should have just gave that shit up, man. He should have just gave it up. If they was stopping, I mean, like I said, it's still a petty reason to stop somebody. But if that's law, that's law. It's still that shit. This petty as fuck. But they tell him the reason why they stopped them, and they asked for his registration, his license. He said nah, and shut the door. Did they went through the screen about breaking the window and punching them and beating the shit out of them? Yeah, they like that's fucked up. But all this shit could have been avoided. He just gave him the license, his license and registration, man. It could have been avoided like a motherfucker. I know a lot of people don't want to hear what the fuck I got to say when I'm saying about that shit, but it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. Definitely, they told him what they stopped him for, which is bullshit. But hey, they say he ain't had no seatbelt on, so they just asked for his license and registration. He's like, nah, and shut the door. Then they order him out and shit like that. He only thing he had to do was just get that shit up. If he had get that shit up, Chad, I don't think that shit would have happened. But who knows? Who knows, man? Y'all ain't gonna like what I got to say about this shit, but like they ain't had to beat his ass like that. They had enough people they could have detained him. They ain't had to beat his ass, but he should have just gave his license and registration up. Should have just gave it up, chat.
Just because force is ugly does not mean it's unlawful or contrary to policy.
McNeil later pled guilty to resisting arrest without violence and driving on a suspended driver's license.
Oh, okay, so that's probably why he didn't want to give him his license, because he know his shit was suspended. That's probably why he didn't want to give his license up, because he know his shit was suspended. So it's always more to the story. Should they have beat his ass? Nah, they shouldn't beat his ass. But y'all gotta think about it. If he was riding and he was legit, he had his license on him, he probably would have gave his license and registrations up. Since he been riding dirty, his license been suspended, and 9 times out of 10 people say they don't know what their license suspended, but you know when your license suspended. You know if you get a ticket you ain't paid for some shit, you know that shit. So he ain't had no license. That's why, so yeah, like I said, if he had his license straight, he would have get that shit up no problem, get his little seatbelt ticket and fucking light ticket and call it a day. A lot of people don't want to hear this shit. A lot of people want to hear this shit, but that's all Buddy had to do. Buddy just had to just get that license up, man. If he was legit, but they said his license was suspended. If he had get that shit up, this shit wouldn't even have happened. It wouldn't even have went down like this.
Very difficult and dangerous situation because the person was not complying. The concern that I do have is the punch to the face.
Yeah, see, I ain't like
once
that.
the individual had his hands up,
I ain't like that.
and didn't seem to be any type of threat to the officer.
Y'all like it,
the officer involved is on administrative leave pending an internal investigation, but the state's attorney said no criminal charges would be filed.
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
So they already said no criminal charges gonna be filed. So they already said the police is not getting charged with shit. Charge it to the game. But can he still sue? I think that first punch to the face, he might get a little lawsuit off that from that punch from the face. I'm thinking. I ain't so chat, but I'm thinking when that first punch to the face, he might get a little lawsuit. But yeah, man, like I said, y'all don't want to hear my take on the shit, man, because I don't really think it's no black and white to this shit, like how people trying to make it seem like it's a black and white shit. I don't see it that way, to be honest. Should they have punched him like that? Nah. But they tell him to get out the car. They tell him to ask him for the license and registration. And he said, for what? He didn't give it to him. He shut the door back. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't complying, so they did that. But like I said, they shouldn't have punched him. But the only thing he had to do was give him his license and registration when he didn't. And what happened? But like I said, they said his license was suspended. So that's probably why he didn't want to give him to him. Like I said, he knew he was probably end up going to jail either way, man. Driving with no license and shit like that. Which is crazy. But like I said, y'all don't want to hear my take. That was my whole take on this shit, man. Buddy just should have give it. Man, Buddy should have just give that shit up, man. Just take it for what it is. Definitely if you drive around with no license, man, it's a chance you might get stopped. 9 times out of 10. You got some cops that you get caught. Like years ago, I got caught driving under suspension, and the goddamn they just wrote me a ticket and let me go. But they could have taken my ass to jail. But you got some cops that work with you, goddamn, write you a ticket and let you go, tell you. Well, definitely if that's your first offense, then 9 times out of 10 they might let you go. But you got some officers that can still take your ass to jail on the first offense too. So I mean, it is what it is about that situation, man. Yeah, like I said, they shouldn't have punched. They ain't had to punch him and beat his ass like that. But I think that's an easy case. Like, they not gonna charge the police officer. Like, he might, like I said, he might get a little lawsuit off this. I'm thinking, cause that punch to the face. But other than that, they ain't gonna charge no police officer about this shit at all. They not gonna do it. But yeah, but shit, I'm about to go ahead and get up out this shit. Get out the shit. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Fuck with your boy, Mike Friends. Come by and fuck with me, man. I try to be consistent with this content, but y'all gotta also know that I still got another job. I gotta get up and go to work too sometimes. So y'all rock with me, fuck with me, man. Definitely, man. Y'all in here. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and catch the playback. Man. Fuck with me, man. Until next time, Mike Freeze, man. I'll probably be back on here a little later with another live for y'all and shit like that. But like I said, man, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Fuck with me.